Hey, what's up guys? Today we're training on the SWAT-T tourniquet. I'm your guide, Billy Haley.
And I'm Ruby.
Let's go. I'm Billy Haley. Think of an injury and I've treated it. I've got over 20 years of experience ranging from the front lines of the battlefield to a hospital operating room. Teaching first aid is my passion. All right, so we're gonna train on the SWAT-T tourniquet today.
Okay.
SWAT-T just stands for stretch, wrap, and tuck tourniquet.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you how it works. I'm gonna put it on you, and then I'm gonna have you put it on me.
Got it.
Got it?
Yep.
First of all, this comes with a little wrist tag here, and this is to put on your patient around their wrist and then mark the time on. Because remember from last time, time and tourniquets go hand in hand. Now, the way this works, can you see all the shapes on here?
Yes.
So, as you stretch this, to know if you're stretching it hard enough, basically the ovals go to circles and the diamonds go to squares.
Okay.
And the directions are right on here if you kind of forget what you're doing or whatever, because it's kind of an emergency panic moment. It's right there for you. So that's what that means.
Okay.
Right? I'm gonna use this arm and then kind of tell me a little bit about what you know, like where should I put it here, or where am I putting this thing?
You're putting it up high and tight.
Okay,
Over
gotcha.
my shirt.
Over the clothes,
Yes.
okay. And why are we doing it over the clothes again?
Because it saves time.
All right, you put your initial layer on right here.
Yes.
And then you stretch this over, and once you kind of get that base layer, then you can really stretch, wrap, right?
Yes.
And again, make sure you're looking here, you get everything matched up,
Yes.
and you're getting the pressure and the tightness that you need. So what else do we know about tourniquets? Are they super comfortable?
No, tourniquets and this one right now is not comfortable.
Right.
But it's important to keep it on when you do have an injury because it can help and it saves your life basically. So
When you get to the tail end of this, like your last wrap,
yes.
what I like to do is keep a finger or two or a thumb or something here, because you're gonna come around and you're gonna tuck the last part of this in. And you wanna do that right at the very end. So that last wrap is gonna be the one that gets tucked in.
Okay.
How's that feel?
Really weird.
Pretty simple though, right? There's no moving pieces, it's just stretching it and wrapping it as tight as you possibly can, and then tucking that last wrap in.
Yeah, especially in like a situation where you're probably frazzled that like someone does have a major bleed.
Yep.
Like it's easy to just wrap it on and then be like, okay, we're good to go.
Just like that.
Yes.
And everybody's happy.
Exactly.
All right, perfect. So I will have you talk me through this, explain how it works, and put that effectively creating a perfect tourniquet on my arm, cutting off circulation and stopping that arterial blade.
Okay. So from the looks of it, it doesn't look like it matters which way it goes, but does it matter which way?
So you can wrap this either way.
Okay.
Right? So obviously this printing goes throughout the entire band, and you want to always be able to look down and remind yourself like, oh, okay, this is the shape I need to do. This is how tight I have to have it. And always look at that, because with this tourniquet in particular, that's the key part, is getting this super tight, stretching it to the instructions here, and then the last part is that final wrap in the tuck.
Yes.
As you're doing this, you might get a couple wrinkles in there, a couple folds in there. That's not a big deal at all.
It just needs to be
It just
tight.
needs to be tight and keep going until you run out. And then with that last wrap, obviously there can be a lot of blood involved and maybe some other things that are gonna make it slippery. But in the end, if you do what I just said and get it nice and tight the whole way through and get a good solid tuck at the end, it hasn't been a major issue. And this, I can tell you right now, is an effective tourniquet. It is horribly uncomfortable, but go ahead and double check. I want you to see if you can feel my heartbeat there.
Not at all.
Nothing, right? I believe that. So, great, perfect.
Thank you.
We can get that off me.
Yes.
It's terrible.
Oh dang.
It's actually a great job, but it feels terrible.
Yes.
There you go. How you feel about putting on the SWAT-T tourniquet?
I'd feel really comfortable putting it on someone that did have like a major artery bleed because I mean, I felt comfortable putting it on you. And this is a good thing. It doesn't require a lot of like major thinking like, oh wait, am I supposed to do this or this or that? Because it's just wrapping it around and just making sure that those shapes are stretched out enough.
Yep, exactly. There's no moving parts. You just have to Again, get the stretch and get that final tuck.
Yes.
And then don't forget your wristband with the time, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right, guys, that's it for training on the SWAT-T tourniquet. I want to thank you for showing up and stepping up your first aid game. I'm your guide, Billy Haley.
And I'm Ruby.
Helping you stay alive.